the 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. Hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! This is when we make our resolution.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Just looking at the stats, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Aaron Gordon out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Houdini at the point. Dang with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
And here's Miami. Wade with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington. Bosh, a screen on Oladipo. Wade passes to Bosh. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Bosh has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And so he hits both. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside Dragic. Dang with the screen for Dragic. On the wing, Dang. From past the arc. And Oladipo pulls it down. Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. There's the dish to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just shows the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And here's Dragic. Against Washington, he was really on his game. No good from Bosh.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Oladipo outside. There's the three. That drops. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Dang kicks to Bosh. It's tipped and stolen by Harris. Dedmon passes to Houdini. Wade brings the double team. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Harris. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 3. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Bosch dishes to Dragic, and that one's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Houdini looking for his first basket still in this one. They get it again, and it's Gordon missing. Now, here's Wade. Dragic kicks to Dang. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Houdini. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from Houdini. Miami trailing. Wade kicks to Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Stoudemire, the screen. Off the pick. And there's another one for the Heat.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Okay, Miami, now coming up for your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
We have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Number one, the Magic.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they got field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Houdini. Pass to Dedmon. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Wade, good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. And it's Stoudemire missing. The Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Dragic. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Stolen by Wade. Stolen by Gordon. The pass to Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Harris passes to Houdini. In the corner, it's Gordon. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Dragic. He dishes it to Bosch. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. A different look for Miami. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Nick Calathes in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Magic, Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Johnson. He feeds it to Payne. Passes it to Houdini. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Dedmon's shot is off.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And it's Wade penetrating. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Wade's got 6.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Shot's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Calathes following the basket by Freak. Stoudemire the screen. Calathes dishes to Stoudemire. No good off the pick.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Houdini. To the wing on the left. Magic moving the ball around. Johnson, and count it from 19 feet away. Now just a 1-point Heat lead. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Dallas.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know that fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he sinks the second. Heaton. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat out front, up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely sees the big picture. Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with this long and very successful career. Clark, there's a lot to be said for knowing what's coming and knowing how to handle it.
Well, he is indeed one of the elder statesmen of the league with his 2 rings and dozen-plus years, but he's also a very smart player to begin with, high IQ. Combine those 2 things and you sometimes get 21 and 7, like Bosh is still delivering for Miami.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Gang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. Nick Calathes is out there with Winslow, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Payton, and it's Harris. With some changes, Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. And it's Dragic in for Nick Calathes. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Magic. Houdini comes in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Houdini, and Oladipo has it in the corner. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Oladipo's got 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Outside Dragic. Cloak loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He finished 21 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Dang kicks to Dragic. Harris passes to Houdini. Harris a screen on Stoudemire, and Winslow comes to help. Back to Harris. Shot from 12. Shot is no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Dang. They need this one. He lays it in. Dang's got 7 points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Houdini, and the basket by Harris.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Orlando. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, Miami.
Dangerous team.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wash comes in for Josh McRoberts, and Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Luol Deng. Now here's Dragic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. To the left side wing. The wide open look here for Bosh. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Tobias Harris.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Right side, Dragic. The feed to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bosh. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Harris a screen on Wade. Stolen by Bosh. And it's Wade penetrating. There's Winslow. Some solid defense from Harris. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Nick Galathis, he's checked in for Winslow. Payne, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Bosch. Now, here's Wade. He's covered by Watson. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wade. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Here's Houdini. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. And I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the Heat making a change here. Whiteside's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Payton's checked in. Double team on Bosch. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Houdini. Dishes it to Payne. Bosch against Johnson. Here's Houdini. Puts the move on.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here.
Dragic dishes to Bosch. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bosch has got 12 in the game.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Magic lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, a couple of quick questions for you. What's your attitude right now, and what do you think will be the team's focus for the second half?
Well, I mean, we just want the ball go over. We got to rebound the ball. We got to get in there as a team, all of us, and rebound the ball. You know, they crash the glass, all of them. But at the end of the day, it's about getting a win. We can play any style, and tonight we just want to figure out how to get a win.
Dwayne, thank you so much. Gentlemen, he likes when they mix it up.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
The first thing is that our ball movement has been solid. Keep it up. I want to see that ball continue to rotate around the perimeter until we get a good look. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Oladipo is out there with Houdini, and it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Feeds to Oladipo. That's good. Oladipo's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And, Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Dragic. Houdini. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Tobias Harris. First in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Just an amazing game for Houdini. 9 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
Okay, Miami. Now, your Heat answers. Let them hear ya. Give them a round of applause, fans. Your Heat answers.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Dang. Houdini passes to Harris. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dragic with it, picked up by Harris. That's a 2 from Dang. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Here's Houdini. Gordon with no one around. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Miami calls timeout.
As we get a break in the...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Number 1, the Magic.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. And the Magic making a change here as well. Azania, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Outside Gordon. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Dragic. They double him with Dang. Pass to Houdini. Pass to Azania. Front pass the arc. And that one's good. Azania's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
And Miami making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Watson's checked in. Miami shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Kicks it to Oladipo. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Harris. The tray. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Dragic kicks to Dang. Gordon against Bosch. The 10-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Bosch has got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
He's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
The Heat trail by 5. Stoudemire kicks to Winslow. Heat moving the ball around. 14 feet away. Chris Bosh again. Bosh has got 21.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
To the wing right side. Watson kicks to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With some changes, Josh McRoberts has checked in for Bosh. Wade comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Nick Calathes in for Goran Dragic. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Harris. Johnson comes in for Hezonja. Houdini's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for C.J. Watson. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Calathes. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks to Stoudemire. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Now Payton. He's got 5. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Houdini. Stoudemire with the double team. Shakes him. And laying it up and in the basket from Houdini. Houdini's got 13.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Wade. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Houdini. And no good trying to get that one.
Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Heat trail by 18. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Nick Calathes is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Gordon with a screen on Wade. Houdini passes to Gordon. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Calathes. Whiteside kicks to Winslow. The dish now to Wade. Orlando grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Bosh double teamed. He dishes it to Calathes. Bosh the screen. Calathes kicks to Bosh. He feeds it to Winslow. The three-pointer no good.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Doubled by Bosh. Houdini passes to Gordon. Top of the key, Payton. Here's Houdini. A look from Gordon. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Magic lead by 18.
Miami calls timeout. Okay, Miami. Now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Nick Calathes, then for the Magic. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payton. Deng dishes to Bosh. Back to Deng. 20 feet out. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. The Magic leading by 18. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kicks it out to Gordon. Inside. The shot's good from Houdini.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Time now for an injury report.
He said that he's suffering from a strained hamstring. They used some ice to reduce the swelling. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Fast break. Here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Chris Bosh.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Miami with the ball. Dragic with it. Outside Dang. Bosh, the screen. Passes it to Wade. Outside Dragic. Back to Wade. Right side a screen. Wade kicks to Bosh. He got right to the cup using that screen. Bosh has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Houdini. There's the feed to Gordon. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside Dragic to the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
To the paint. Here's Bosh. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Bosh kicks to Dang. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. And that is good. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Dragic. There's Gordon with the 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And that one's good. 10 points here for Justice Winslow.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like body blows in boxing, starting to take it to him. Great effort.
Stolen by Bosh. Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Wade. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
D. Wade playing well. He's got 10 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well.
Then for Miami, Bosh comes in for Josh McRoberts, and it's Dragic in for Nick Colathis. And a switcher also for Orlando. Houdini's checked in for Peyton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Watson for 3, and it's Wade with the rebound. Now here's Winslow. He's covered by Watson. The three from Bosch. No good. Here's Houdini. Puts up the baby hook. Stolen by Winslow. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one.
Good win, good win, good win. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Good win.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. You know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille.